Window World is your name, but you don't just sell windows. So what are some of the other products that you guys offer?
We have windows, siding, gutters, doors, roofing.
Pretty much everything on the exterior of the home. And just like you said, Window World would lead you to believe that that's all it is. But you know, we've continued to expand over the years, and we do tons of other things as far as, like she said, doors and siding, gutters, shutters, roofing, you know, a little bit of everything. I would like, you know, you're in our showroom, this is our building. I would love for people to come here. You know, if you want to check us out, come in, take a look at the products. Let's go back in the warehouse. Let's look at you know, the actual things that are going in. Meet the people. You know, we're here. We're open 6 days a week. And to me, it's very important that we have this physical location that belongs to us. It's not a rental property or whatever. I just want you to know that when you choose us, we're going to be here. So I would like for people to come here.
And with a product that is a good housekeeping, seal approved, only one of two.
Right.
It's pretty rare that we're fortunate enough to do that, but the Window World branded window does have the good housekeeping seal. It has had now for a few years, and it is one of two in the country. So I think that says a lot.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this. I mean, it's huge.
We've been very fortunate over the years to be able to do some charity projects, and we've actually built several motorcycles with Orange County choppers.
Oh, wow.
And this is one of those. This was actually made 2009 or 10 or something, and all the proceeds from this went to St. Jude. And my wife was kind enough to keep raising her hand at the auction.
I hate to lose.
And she loves to help children. It's
And
for
I
the
do like
children,
children
Barry.
very, very much.
It was
Yeah.
for me.
I liked him a little bit too.
It worked out good, and we've actually built a few. We did this one, then we did one specifically for St. Jude, and then we did one for Veterans Airlift Command, and all those were on you know, the TV and raised a lot of awareness for those charities and raised a lot of money for those charities.
So how did they decide on doing motorcycles?
I don't know, but I'm glad they did.
Oh yeah, and it's great. Like when we take it to shows or to bike rallies, they say, "Oh, you know," or they'll be at the show like, "Why is a motorcycle at a home show?" I'm like, "Glad you asked," but that opens us up to tell the story. You know,
Absolutely, that's the
give us
greatest
some money
question.
for the kids. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, we get to tell the St. Jude story over and over and over.
Yeah.
You know, because of that.
yeah.
Well, speaking of home shows, so a lot of people, you know, go to home shows to get ideas on home improvement products. You know, one of the, you know, the largest thing that you offer is windows. Why should someone start thinking about getting new windows?
Well, I think the answer is pretty obvious. You know, from an energy efficiency standpoint is usually the biggest reason. Now, there's aesthetics, there's security, there's other reasons that somebody might be interested, but typically the question is more around energy efficiency. And you know, we have some of the highest rated products in the industry, and everything we sell is double strength, double pane, you know, a very energy efficient product.
And you have different prices of windows and grades. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we don't really mess with a low grade. We've always just carried the high grade and, you know, different styles. You know, we have bays, bows, you know, we have the triple pane. You know, a lot of people think we only have the double hung window, but we have about anything you can ask for out there.
And a big reason for that, every window we sell has a lifetime warranty. There's no service fees, there's no anything. So I can't afford to put a cheap product in and then have to service that thing for 20 years.
Because we really do have a lifetime warranty. It's funny, people will call and say, my window's cracked. I don't know how it got cracked. How much is it going to be? I said, nothing, just get me the serial number and we'll get you another one. Like, for real? Well, what are they going to charge when they come out to put it in? I'm like, nothing. It's free. So it really is free.
Now, all of our windows have an individual serial number, so if you've been in the home for 10 years, 20 years, whatever, you just read me that number and that's all I need to know.
And they know exactly what to fix.
Well, that's an important thing when you're buying a house. You need to say, are these windows? Yeah.
Sure, and the warranty is transferable. So
Yes.
if you sell the home or whatever, the new owner has that same warranty.
Absolutely, we do that all the time.
And is that why the grade, so educate me a little bit on this. So when you say grade, what do you mean by that when it comes to a window?
Obviously, there are different products available, and we're the biggest remodeler in the country, so we could choose anything we want. But we have tried to focus on a limited product offering as far as windows are concerned. I don't do low end. I could.
So low end is the thickness of the glass, the type of frame that it's in.
Combination.
Okay, so everything in your window is top of the line, no matter how much it costs.
You've seen the commercial probably where we stand on the windows. The reason we're able to do that is everything we do with double strength glass. And again, it's better for the consumer, but it's better for me in that I have less broken glass claims and things like that we have to go out and work on.
And all of your products are like that.
Again, from a siding standpoint, there's all different levels of siding, and if you look at siding, one looks like the other, but there's a whole world of difference. We have one of the only sidings that has a hail damage warranty.
Oh yeah.
And
we get that here.
Oh, absolutely. They actually used our store as a case because we just put a whole new house full of siding on this one home. The big hailstorm a couple years ago came by, destroyed all his neighbors' houses, but he had one little ding.
That's part of the education process, and that's where I'd love for people to come in, or we'll come out and spend some time with you so you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
And it would be different if I said, our siding's better, but it's 10 times the money. It's not.
Yeah.
It's the same price as everything else. It's just better.
And so the siding, that's a huge thing that a lot of people need in their house, and it's energy efficient too.
Yeah, we can add insulation to the exterior of the home without having to drill in the walls and shoot foam and all that kind of stuff. We can actually add a pretty significant amount of insulation to the exterior.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Betty Irvin with Mies Tile and Marble. Betty, how long have you been a designer here?
18 years tomorrow.
So that says a lot about Mies Tile and Marble that you've been here so long.
Yes, it's a family business, and there's a lot to be said about family businesses.
Well, so being here so long as a designer, you've seen a lot of things come and go. What's popular this year?
One thing that's really popular are the wood looks porcelains. They look exactly like wood, but they perform better than wood. You don't have to worry about water. You don't have to worry about large dogs and their claws, which seem to scratch the wood, and they'll never fade.
And one of the other popular items that you were telling me about is the ceramic.
Yes, this arabesque design here is very popular. It's showing up in natural stone. It's showing up in ceramic. It seems to be what everybody's asking for.
And so what would you pair this with?
We could pair this with any of our granites. This could also be used as a border or an accent. It doesn't have to be the entire wall. And also, this is a multiple color thing, so you would normally just use one of these colors or two of these colors.
What type of, you offer many different types of granite in it.
Yes, we do. We offer granite, marble, and quartz. One advantage that we have, if it is a stock item, you only pay for what you take home. You're not buying the large slabs like you do at most places.
What else do you have for us here?
Well, the whites are always going to be popular, the subways, the bevels, and just putting a little accent strip in them can just make an amazing difference. We also have some, this is silver travertine and the ledger stones. These stack stones with the rough edge are extremely popular.
Thank you so much for your time today, Betty. We really appreciate it. If you're interested in getting some stone or some tile for your bathroom or kitchen, be sure to give Mies Tile and Marble a call with the contact information on your screen.